don't know why you at this basketball court, bro. You ain't got yourself nothing.
You crazy? Niggas think I'm gonna go right, go left on their ass.
Nah, for sure, Rosama. So for the people who don't know you, please introduce yourself.
I am Rosama _107 on Instagram. I am a rapper, writer, everything, musician, artist.
For sure. And for the people who don't know, please explain where you are from.
I am from Paris, Texas, not Tyler, Texas, not Killeen, not Crockett, not what else they be saying, whatever they be saying. I am from Paris, Texas.
Paris, Texas, man, that's a small town, man. So we're gonna take it all the way back. How did the journey of Rosama start when it comes to music?
It started off as Rodeezy, to be honest. That was my first name. When I was 9 years old, I had a cassette player. You know the game, 50 Cent game, not Blood in the Sand, but Bulletproof.
Yeah.
When you beat the game, it give you all the instrumentals that he rapped on. So we used to be like, we'll put the TV in the window, shut the window, put the cassette tape cassette player right next to it, press record and play at the same time, and play the beat and just freestyle. So it went from there to my partner my partner studio. His name's Shaquille Dillard. It went to there, and from there I was Sir Swavy. I got my name from Sir Teasy in Paris, Texas. He was hard. And then from there it went to me recording myself in the closet. I was still Sir Swavy at that point. Then to a real studio, and that's when I changed my name to Rosama.
So for the people who aren't aware of where Paris, Texas is, explain to everyone the population of Paris, Texas, how far away from Dallas, Texas it is, and etc.
Small town. It's probably like, I ain't gonna say that, I don't know the exact number, but it's on the thousands. It's like, probably like a 5-digit number. And then it's an hour and 30 minutes away from Dallas.
So how much opportunity for artists are there in Paris, Texas?
Thin as hell.
So tell me something. How someone from this small town wind up linking up with the biggest artist in Texas, like Big X the Plug?
So I met X in 12th grade at W.T. White. We went to school together. We just became homeboys and shit. Just hanging with each other every day. And he always knew I rapped. And then shit, when he was talking, I'm like, bro, you got a voice, like, you know what I'm saying? You need to rap. And he wasn't listening to that shit at first. And then he actually tried that shit, and shit, we here now.
Okay, so how far from the time you told him that to when he really started catching some type of buzz?
Okay, so I told him that like right after high school, but he didn't jump into it until probably like 2-3 years later. Okay. So, and then when he did, he didn't take it serious till about a year later. So, in all the miss, it's probably like 4 years, but when he started taking it serious for y'all to notice him, it was like 6 months. Okay,
and 600 ENT, Rosama, Young Hood, Tony Cole, the whole camp. I don't want to miss nobody. Murder Gang PB. Yeah. Everybody. I don't want to. If I missed you, my bad. I noticed how y'all move. Mm-hmm. Y'all move real like you're supposed to. Yeah, right. Nobody's involved in no beef. Right. Nobody's involved in no drama. Right. Nobody's dissing nobody else. It's all love. It's all y'all doing what y'all supposed to do. Right. Can you explain to the people what type of leader Big X is?
Bro, that nigga, that nigga's like somebody, he act like somebody daddy, bro. Like, he care. Like, it's not a person you know that's your homeboy that's gonna care like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he stay on hood ass, like, hood on probation, and he be telling hood ass, like, hey, you need to get from LA because you down there too long, or he'll tell me, like, hey, he'll follow my steps, bro, because he done already did it. He'll tell PB, like, don't even say nothing to the people that he got problem with because they not gonna make as far as he is. Like he be telling Tony like, don't spend all your money. Like, so it's like, bro, that nigga just he care, bro. He a caring person.
Yeah, most definitely. And I've heard Big X speak highly of you and your songwriting ability.
Yeah.
Quite naturally, I love your song selection, the way you release music.
Right.
You really understand what it takes to come out with a hit song. Right. You know what I mean? Also, Tony Coles, he spoke very highly of you in our interview. He also said that we only seen a fraction of you. What does he mean by we only seen a fraction of what you can do musically?
So y'all only hear the rap side. Okay. And some of the shit that y'all do hear, y'all don't know it's me, cause I just write it and they use it.
Yeah.
But I can sing, I can melodize.
R&B
I can go R&B, I can go pop, I can go country, I can go rock, I can do everything.
Yeah.
And it's actually like, I don't want to boost my head or boost myself. I'm just saying like the average person will be like, that's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't know you do that type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. So you can't judge a book by its cover, basically what you're saying.
Right.
When will we be hearing some R&B roll?
Whenever I kick this door down to let me in where I can be comfortable enough to do it. Cause I got it, like I'm comfortable enough to do it. I'm talking about releasing it. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's no point of me doing that and I'm rapping right now. So once I fill up the bar and rap, I can go somewhere else, fill up that bar, go to the next one, fill up that bar type shit. You know what I'm saying?
The orange tape. Let's talk about the orange tape. What was the motivation behind the orange tape?
Really just fun. Just me recording really. And then picking singles that y'all done already, I picked 3 singles that y'all done already heard. And I'm dropping 4 unreleased, but they all fun records. You know what I'm saying? Orange come from like an enthusiastic place. That's my favorite color as well. Yeah. And for the people who know, you know.
Yeah. Say, what our producers did you work with?
Duck, Tony Cole, Charlie, and this dude named Gorgie from overseas.
What story are you telling with the orange tape?
The first songs tell my story from how I got to rapping and how y'all know me now. The experiences I went through, and then the rest is just like fun songs like popping my shit.
Okay, being from a small town, Paris, Texas, Dallas, Texas, you've traveled a lot.
Right.
How has traveling influenced you musically? Explain to artists that really don't travel much, how can getting outside of the city really influence you mentally when it comes to music?
Shit, you see more, you do more, you experience more, so you ain't talking about the same thing over and over and over. So it's like, you can't talk about Colombia if you ain't never been. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk about doing, buying jewelry and seeing these type of cars you ain't never seen, talk about women you ain't never seen, talk about places you ain't never seen. You just can't do it if you ain't never been. Yeah. So it helps a lot.
Who was your motivation coming up, being a writer and an artist? Who did you listen to?
I listened to Lil Wayne, The Game, Nipsey Hussle, Method Man, T.I., Zero, Erykah Badu, Westside Boogie, Dom Kennedy, Larry June, Young Boy. I listen to everybody.
That kind of explain why you so versatile.
Yeah, I listen to everybody. You really locked
in with a lot of different. And way like mixed in the pot.
Yeah,
you know
for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
When it comes to the DFW music scene, I know you are aware of everything that's going on with the Mo3, Yellow Beezy. We're really not gonna get into that. But when it comes to the state of hip hop, when it comes to that type of music on that side of it, because I know y'all not on that side of it, what do you see that's bad? How does that make it bad for the city of DFW with all this killing and things like, you know, like Hood Fame Lil Ronnie, his daughter Tink, long live them. Right. The Mo3 situation, just overall, everything that you see that's going on that's negative. Let's speak on that.
Yeah, it's gonna put a bad taste in Dallas' mouth because they killing everybody that's trying to bring Dallas out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And people from Dallas know Dallas music scene is crab in a bucket.
Yeah.
But the new scene that's coming out, they sharing the wealth. They want to bring all their people. They want to bring all their homies. They ain't really about the beef. They want some money on.
Yeah.
So all the beef and shit, that ain't gonna help. I mean, for the young people, I guess to give them, you know, like a boost or momentum when they first come out. But all in all, that shit dead. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit dead.
And you know, it's crazy. A lot of this mess is about somebody not being from Dallas or somebody not being from the hood. You from Paris, Texas, you walk around that shit proud.
Yeah, for sure.
You say it loud. So for the up and coming artists that may not be from South Dallas, that may not be from the hood, that may not be from Dallas, they may be on the outskirts, man, get them some motivation and tell them, man, what it means, how it feel to just really do your thing and you not from the city.
Man, shit, rep where you came up. If you was born in McKinney and came up in East Dallas, shit, rep about what you know in East Dallas and McKinney. I mean, like, it don't matter, to be honest, because nobody own this shit. You paying somebody else, so it really don't matter. It's just your experience where you came from, to be honest. So, man, that shit don't matter. Just talk about where you really from.
And how do you feel about the New Dallas movement?
Love it. Love it. I like everybody coming together. Love it.
Can we be expecting some songs from you and a little mix up of New Dallas? I mean, you New Dallas too, but a little mix up of New Dallas, and can we be hearing that?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I sent Zillionaire a song a long time ago. Yeah. Nigga never sent it back. Yeah. On his ass for that. But I'm gonna try at least. Try at least, for sure.
What can we be expecting out of this tape in the future from Rosama?
This tape, you can expect a whole lot of popping shit and some storytelling. It's a fun tape, man. Just listen to it. It's fun. And for the rest of the year, we just gonna keep popping it. And when I finally get to album mode, that's where y'all hear the real roll. You know what I'm saying?
And for the people on social media, where can we find you?
ROSAMA_TEN7, number 7, on all platforms except for Facebook. Is just Rosama.
And if you had 60 seconds to speak to anybody, dead or alive, who would it be and what would the conversation consist of?
My papa, man. I just ask some deep questions and shit, some of my cousins, and just memories. See how he came up, and yeah. For sure.
That's a bit.